Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Monday, June the 27th. We're going to do this a little bit different. I'm not holding the camera. I got it on a wall. I'm being a little lazy. I'm at my normal spot. Peaceful cemetery. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's nice, it's quiet, and it's historical. It looks like it could be a beautiful day. The clouds are a little ominous right now, but we'll get through it. June 27th, Conforming to the AA Way. This comes from the Daily Reflections book, and then I have the reading from AA Comes of Age, page 106. We obey AA's steps and traditions because we really want them for ourselves. It is no longer a question of good or evil. We conform because we genuinely want to conform. Such is our process of growth in unity and function. Such is the evidence of God's grace and love among us. Again, we're on Ants Everywhere. Page 106, AA Comes of Age. It is fun to watch myself grow in AA. I fought conformity to AA principles from the moment I entered, but I learned from the pain of my belligerence that in choosing to live the AA way of life, I opened myself to God's grace and love. Then I began to know the full meaning of being a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm obviously very belligerent, you can tell. My first times in the rooms, I was there for the magic show, and I didn't buy a ticket. I just sat there and, read along, and then I thought my big breakthrough was when I said, "My name's Mike, and I'm an addict and alcoholic." And I said, well, that's done. I'm in. I wasn't in. Didn't even have any concept of being in. So conforming to the ways, it's not just doing what they do and they're saying what they say, and they say the big one of the buzz phrases, do what we do. But you spend 45 minutes to an hour with these people in a room, and you do what they do in that room. You take some of it home with you. But if you don't do the work and extracurriculars of it, they're not technically extracurriculars, but some people think that AA only happens in the room. They think that I'm not going to drink today, I got to go to a meeting at 7 a.m., I got to go to another one at 1 p.m., I got to go after work, I got to go at 9 tonight. They think that they have to do it. They're white-knuckling it, they're fighting it, and they're trying to just stay clean by any means necessary. That's fine, if it works for you. But at the end of the day, there's really no transformation. You're just you without booze, hanging around with a bunch of people who are in the program. And I'm not belittling that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. It is better than the alternative. It's better than using. But what I am trying to explain is conforming to the AA way is to actually start to break down those walls. Don't be so negative about it. Don't think that it can't work for you, that you're different, that God and you don't have a good relationship, or that you can't find a higher power, that you don't have the capacity to change that much about yourself. I never would have believed it for myself. I honestly I feel like I would make fun of people. I mean, to this day, I still do. You see, we'll just call them, I don't know, not like Ken and Barbie, you know what I mean? Because not everyone's that beautiful. But, we're talking like your average everyday, Karen and, Jeremy, or whatever the hell his name was. Just a normal couple, and you say, oh, look at those guys. They got it together. Their life is good. You have no idea what their life is. Just because it doesn't appear that they're going off the rails, or that he's secretly getting hammered, or, having sex with his secretary, that their life is good. We have no way of knowing. We only know what's going on with us. I've sat there with my super OCD mind and thought in bed going, wow, Jesus, how many billions of people in the world, and how many people are going through what I went through at the time I went through it, or I'll watch TV and go, well, I'm watching a guy who's playing a guy that's doing this, but that guy, is he happy because he doesn't even really know who he really is? And is he using drugs? Because it seems so prevalent in the entertainment industry, because once you go from a normal struggling actor who obviously has some, again, here I feel like I'm like pigeonholing someone. But you have to assume that they've got their own set of problems just like everybody else does. And now they've got a bundle of money and they can have, whatever woman they want or whatever car they want. And they're obviously not going to find happiness in doing that. So they end up with the same problems we had. They end up with drugs and alcohol. And you wonder, how do they get clean? I know a lot of them hire professional people to, force them to not use, make sure they don't pick up. Again, it works. I read Artie Lang's books and, what he had gone through. It's crazy. He tried to kill himself so many times and he just couldn't stop. He got everything he wanted, and he had such an emptiness and sadness inside of him that he just couldn't take it anymore. Thank God he's still with us today. But, until you get that transformation, that will come to you. I promise you, if you have half the capacity that I have, and I'm very shallow, I think I'm a deep thinker, but ask most everyone, they're going to tell you that I'm just a jerk and an asshole. But, if I have the ability to understand and to have people show me the right way and how this works, and for me to be able to just take the ball on my own, and I don't have to be in the room every day to have the same message or to live that life, because, I started doing this just because I like it. It made me feel good. This was my favorite part of going to the early morning meetings, was the daily reflections and then going around the room. I wish there was more people here to go around the room to share their thing. Maybe someday there will be. But that being said, you gotta choose. Do you want to be miserable trying to make it on your own by just white knuckling it and not picking up and just, sweating it out? Or do you want to actually have a true life transformation and be like me and actually learn what it means to be happy and to finally be one of the normal people? I feel like that no matter what gets thrown at me today, that I can handle it with dignity and grace, and with God's help. I use God and the higher power. I can interchange those terms because to me it's the same thing. It's just something bigger than me. But I can use that power for anything that comes my way. I don't have to do anything else in order to deal with the situation at hand. And to me, that's what it means, conforming to the AA principles and actually being a part of this thing and offering myself to you as a tool for you to use. Should you want more information, or you don't understand a part of how something works, or you're thinking, I went there, I said my name, I said my piece, and I felt good for a minute, but when I went home, I still wanted to use. I didn't feel right. I was uncomfortable, or I went to work and I just felt like people were judging me, or just the signs. If you can't shake those and you want some tips and advice on it, hit me up. Leave a comment. Ask anybody that you can see in the comments. I answer them back. I subscribe to everybody who subscribes to me because it shows everyone who subscribes. So whether you're building a channel or not, doesn't matter to me. When you subscribe to me, I subscribe back to you, and I check out your videos, and I usually leave a comment on them. Just to let you know I appreciate you and what you do. Start out with things like that. So let's get at it. It's Monday. Make it happen, Captain. Enjoy your day. I love you all. Peace.